Good afternoon. I'm going to call to order the Eye-Dea public comment meeting for Ravenna School District. It is Monday, May 18th at 4:32 p.m. And with me is Jessica Haynes, our Director of Special Services, and she's going to go through our presentation on how we spend our Eye-Dea money.
Okay, so the primary purpose of Eye-Dea, which is Individuals with Disabilities Education Act, is to provide a free and appropriate education to children that have been identified to have a disability. So the child must have a qualifying disability, and the school must provide them with related services and special education, like speech therapy, occupational therapy, physical therapy, and so on. So Part A of this covers general provisions of the law. Part B covers assistance for education for all children with disabilities. C is our infant and toddlers with disabilities, including children birth to age 3. And Part D consists of the national support program administered at the federal level. Okay, so the 6 main principles of Eye-Dea, like I said before, the free and appropriate public education, appropriate evaluation for students with suspected disabilities. An IEP then would follow, following the least restrictive environment, which means as close to gen ed peers as kids can possibly be, parent participation, and procedural safeguards, which is offered to every parent at the conclusion of IEP or ETR meetings. So our data compared to the state, and this is from the 2017-2018 report card because reporting is always 1 year behind. Here we have the state average, which is 15.1% of students in school districts have disabilities. In 2017-18, Ravenna was close to 22% students with disabilities at 21.77. So we are significantly higher than other districts in the state of Ohio. The data, the other chart just breaks it down by disability category and different categories that children would qualify for special education under through that evaluation team report. This is just summarizing the Ravenna School District units that we have here in our self-contained units. We have 10 multiple disabilities units, 55 total students, 6 academic resource rooms with 63 total students, 4 behavior resource rooms with 28 students, 1 alternative school, which is RISE, 15 total students, for a total of 161 students in self-contained units. The next level of the spectrum here that we offer is inclusion. Ravenna High School has 71 students in inclusion. BMS has 81 total students, West Main 28, Williard 27, Carlin 23, West Park 6, the preschool 50, for a total of 286 students in inclusion settings this year. This is a summary of how the Eye-Dea funding is used. So it's broken down by instruction, which is teacher salaries. That's the main funding mode for Eye-Dea funds. This slide breaks down the staff salary that's paid through Eye-Dea. So we have a list of teachers, which are intervention specialists, as well as some of our classroom paraprofessionals.
And we had broadcast that there was an email address for people to email any questions or comments in. And as of 4:30 this afternoon, we had nobody respond with a question or comment. So at the current time, we are going to adjourn this meeting for our Eye-Dea public comments. And if you have any questions, you may contact either Jessica Haynes or myself, Craig McKendry, at Ravenna Schools. .us, and you can look up our email addresses there. Thank you for your time and participation. Have a good evening.